สวัสดีค่ะ I'm Rosalyn Tepawan and you're watching the special edition of Design Idea. On today's program, we're going to take you to a very special place, and that's an innovative home. What sets it apart from other homes? Well, looking at the house from the outside and also on the inside, it may look like your average beautiful upscale home, but what sets it apart from your average home? Well, let's talk to an expert who's going to tell us all about it. Let's go check it out. Follow me. So now I'm inside this new innovation here of a home, and joining with me is the managing director of the SCG HEIM project here, Kun Wachirachai Kunnam Watana. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Thank you very much for joining us on the show.
Thank you very much.
Well, this is a very beautiful home. Coming inside, it's a total change in atmosphere from hot to cold, and it's just a very interesting structure altogether. Can we start off by talking about this concept that you mentioned of the modular structure, this innovation?
If we talk about SCG HEIM, I think the keyword is the innovation and performance.
Yes.
You know, when you come into the house and look at the atmosphere here, it looks like a normal house.
Right.
But behind is the technology and the innovation that is used to construct the house altogether.
Right, indeed.
And you know, there will be a lot of things to talk about in terms of performance. So maybe I would start with the first one, is the confidence with the structure and with the durability of the house, because of the house is built with the modular technology, with the structure built by the steel structure, by the modular technology, and built in factory and deliver and install at site within 1 or 2 days.
That itself is an innovation, because normally homes are created and structured at the site, but this one, the pieces are structured first from the factories and then delivered and then reorganized and restructured at the site.
That's right.
Very interesting.
And because of this, technology, we can make a good quality control and control the quality from the starting point at the factory. In fact, about 80% of the parts is built in the factory, and only 20% of the work is done on site.
Right. You mentioned control, though, quality control. What kind of control can you control in a project like this?
For example, you can imagine, the factory like a car assembly plant.
Okay.
The parts coming in, we have the steel parts, and then we weld it together to form a modular structure. And after that, it comes in the conveyor, and each part had been partially installed piece by piece, and then make QC checkpoints at each of the steps, and have the final QC before going out from the factory.
I see. So apart from the assembly and the factory assembly of this home, the molecular system, or rather modular system, what's the difference between this home and an average home?
One of the properties that we got from this structure is that it's resistant to earthquake.
Oh, wow.
Because the home is built in Japan.
Yes.
And has been used in Japan for more than 40 years. It has been proven, in many cases. For example, in the Kobe earthquake in 1995, and the big earthquake last year in Sendai area also. So the modular structure can withstand up to 7 Richter scale of the earthquake. So that's also a part of the strength and durability of the house that we can confidently live in.
I see. So a lot of the technology and the innovations from Japan has been applied here to these modular homes in order to withstand such big earthquakes, which we never know when it's going to hit. especially with climate change.
Right.
Wow. So apart from earthquakes as well, that's a definite possible advantage there. What else does this house or this innovation include?
Talking about other area of innovation, when we live in a house, we also expect to live in the house comfortably. Live in a cool atmosphere and in silence and with a good indoor air quality. This can be achieved by this technology as well because we have a very good way to control the quality of the environment in the house. For example, we can call this also energy saving house.
Oh wow!
Because the house have been fully insulated with the wall insulation above the ceiling, and also the use of the double glass window.
Oh, I see.
So we can save up to 30 or 45% of the cooling load of the air conditioning, and this can help a lot, not only to save the money for us,
yes, indeed,
but also to save the world as well.
Right.
Other than that, we also have another aspect of the comfortable living is the quality of the air, no dust.
Oh yes, indeed. Bangkok especially has a lot of dust, so
Right.
that is definitely an advantage.
Right, because the house is sealed, we call it the property of the airtightness. Each part of the house has been specifically designed and used in order to protect the dust from coming into the house. And also we have used the ventilation system that we call air factory to filter the dust that we use the machine to ventilate the house. And in order to create the good environment in the house with no dust, no heat, with the cooling and energy saving, and also have the environment that we can also prevent the noise from coming to the house as well.
Oh wow. Well, it seems though, no dust, no noise, only the right quality of air. That means perhaps we won't be seeing any more cockroaches or rats as well. That's
That's
good news. Indeed. So, while talking about factory assembly, going back to that a little bit, how long does it take to assemble one of these homes?
Actually, to assemble a home, it will take probably 3 days.
3 days?
To assemble the home to build the modulars in the factory, and take about 1 day to install it.
Oh
at site.
wow.
So if we combine all together for the preparation phases, it may take maybe 2 months to complete
2
the house.
months. Oh my
And maybe
goodness.
another 2 or 3 months to make the finishing. So in all, maybe 4 months, you can get a house.
Oh wow. It took me almost 2 years to finish the last house. 2 months. That's amazing. So, wow. Still very, very amazed. But with these homes though, 2 months, does that mean that a lot of the raw materials that are normally used in a normal house, say for the frameworks, the metal structures, and the steel frames, and the foundation, cement foundation, a lot of those raw materials are not used in structures like this?
We combine, in the foundation phase, we use some materials that is commonly used, but specially designed to suit our modular technology. And the part that we use to assemble the house all together, we use the material, and according to the specification that we develop all together with our Japanese partner, and sourcing it in Thailand to make the house all together.
Oh wow, that's pretty amazing. So with that said though, in Southeast Asia now, well, a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon in terms of innovation, energy saving, technological innovations in the home. So how long has this taken to happen? How long has the research taken in order for Thailand to bring this technology over?
We have actually established this joint venture for 2 years, more than 2 years, and we have started to market and sell in Thailand, and actually we have installed almost 100 houses altogether already.
Oh wow!
And some already having customer living. So we believe that this technology is well advanced and will be accepted by the market and expanded in the future.
Most definitely. With these homes, so you mentioned 100 homes. What kind of homes? Community homes, you could say villages, apartments?
It's include both the single detached house that the customer already have the land and would like to build the house on their own land. And also the houses that we collaborate with the developers and build the houses in their real estates.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Can these houses be customized according to different customers' demands or creativities?
Actually, with the modular technology, we can create a lot of floor plans. And we have the architect teams to have the pre-designed floor plan to suit the customer needs. Right now, we have around 14 floor plans.
Oh, wow.
And we can create more to suit the requirement of the developers and homeowners.
Very, very fascinating. We'll be seeing this floor plan we're in right now. But before we get there, a couple more questions though. Talking about the assembly, the factory, is there a lot of you could say Japanese know-how workers coming in back and forth exchanging ideas?
In fact, our Japanese partner has sent a lot of experts for us to help forming this venture and transfer the technology to the Thai staff, so that now we are building the factories by our people and also assembled at site by our people as well.
I see.
So it's a lot of technology transfer and development that's coming on.
Can you talk a little bit about the future plans of SCG HEIM?
Our future plan is we want to expand the market. We believe in the technology and we believe that it's a good chance for the customer to live in the good quality houses. So we aim to expand the market. We aim to reach 1,000 houses in the near future, and that's our aim.
What about an R&D? Any plans for like condominiums?
Right now, we market the 2-story houses.
Yes.
And coming soon, we're going to have 3-story houses.
So before we take a little tour of this house, can you talk a little bit about this house and the floor plans here?
Okay, so to sum up, SCG HEIM is a house that focuses on the performance to suit the livings of the customers. So this house is designed as a modern house to demonstrate the living of a family. And this is 2-story houses with the floor plan area about 470 square meters, quite big.
Indeed.
In order to open the imagination for the customer to see what our modern technology can do to suit their living. So let's take a tour.
All right, let's go.